He was like definitely a champion of freedom of speech, against violence. And then you tune into like a different social media algorithm and like he's this hateful, violent, bigoted, blah, blah, blah. And it feels like we're living in two different worlds right now.
For sure. Again, I think that's intentional. And even if he had different views, like nothing was hateful. And he was very respectful of people that he disagreed with. He was very open about how he saw everyone in the eyes of made in the eyes of God, and even people he very much disagreed with. This was his whole mission, was to reach people that were just different from him and to have open conversations. The one positive thing I'm seeing is the outcry from people who said he changed their lives for the better. Some former leftists that have let go of that angry victim mentality and have formed families and just gained more meaning in their life. And so he's really made a positive difference on so many levels. I've also just talking to people who got careers started because of him, that got platforms because of him. Like I actually write for the Post Millennial now, and I was just talking to the editor, and she was saying how Charlie encouraged the person who bought the Post Millennial to do so, and that's how that newspaper got its legs, and that's how a lot of people who work there now have careers. And you just don't realize that butterfly effect, all the different people that he impacted, and to think that he's seen as hateful is just crazy. Yeah.
And I feel like there's like the actual event, the shooting, and then there's the response to the event. And as horrible as like the violence is, like violence is just kind of like a commonplace for the last like 10,000 years, or however long humans have had civilization. What really just shocks me is the response to the event. Like we're saying, like people celebrating Charlie's death, kind of dancing on his grave, saying, either this is wonderful or no one should feel compassion because he was an evil man.
And he deserves it.
He deserves it. Yeah, I
And they're
posted.
saying that on MSNBC. I mean, in mainstream places. Like, that's not just some crazy person on TikTok saying that.
Yeah, like what drives that type of mentality?
I mean, I think people have really been radicalized. This has been a long time coming. And I think people are empty. That's how I really see it, from a really basic point of view. And I think that's what Charlie was trying to combat, is that emptiness that people have. They need to feel this outrage. They need to feel this anger. They need to feel... It's interesting. They think that we're the ones, or that he's the one that's othering others, that he's hateful. But meanwhile, they're literally saying they hate him and they believe he deserved to die. That's the hateful person, to say that about someone else. And I know Charlie was really trying to change minds and make a positive difference.